We asked AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Grok, and DeepSeek to analyze 50 million words of sacred texts. The Bible, Qur'an, Vedas, Tripitaka, Torah, across 5 major world religions, not to find out which one is true, but to answer a deeper question. Which moral system scores highest in consistency, clarity, universality, compassion, and adaptability? The results? Islam ranked number 1, scoring highest in consistency, clarity, and universal application. Buddhism came in number 2, with the most adaptable ethics now used in schools, hospitals, even Silicon Valley. Christianity earned the highest compassion score, but ranked number 3 due to over 40,000 denominations with conflicting teachings. Judaism got near-perfect marks for clarity. 613 commandments leave little room for debate. Hinduism, rich in philosophy and compassion, ranked number 5 due to context-dependent duties. This isn't theology. This is a data-driven breakdown of how humanity codes morality, past, present, and future. What the AI found about number 1 will change how you see religion forever. Watch the full analysis. It's not about faith. It's about what kind of moral systems actually work at scale. For over 5,000 years, humanity has looked to sacred texts, prophets, and sages to answer one of our oldest questions. What is the right way to live? From the 10 Commandments to the Eightfold Path, from ahimsa to zakat, moral systems have shaped civilizations, inspired justice, and guided billions. But what if we could step back, not to judge truth, but to analyze, to compare not the divine, but the design of moral systems, using data, not doctrine? This isn't about which religion is true, it's about which moral framework, as written, taught, and practiced, scores highest in 5 key ethical dimensions: consistency, clarity, universality, compassion, and adaptability. And the results? They might surprise you.
Let's be clear, no AI can measure faith, no algorithm can weigh the soul, but what we can analyze is structure, how moral teachings are built, applied, and sustained.
We selected 5 major world religions: Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Judaism, based on global reach, historical influence, and textual depth. AI processed over 50 million words from the Bible, Qur'an, Vedas, Tripitaka, Torah, and key commentaries like the Mishnah, Hadith, Upanishads, and Dhammapada. It didn't just read scripture, it cross-referenced them with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, modern ethical philosophy, and real-world behavior from 120 countries. And then it scored each religion across 5 criteria. Consistency. Are moral principles stable across time and interpretation? Clarity. Are they clearly defined and actionable? Universality. Do they apply to all people, regardless of identity? Compassion. How strongly do they emphasize empathy, kindness, and care? Adaptability. Can they respond to modern issues like AI, climate change, and global inequality? These scores were averaged, weighted, and ranked, not to crown a winner, but to reveal patterns in how humanity codes morality. Let's begin at the bottom. Not because these systems are weak, but because the metrics favor different strengths. Hinduism's moral foundation is dharma, duty, righteousness, and cosmic order. Concepts like ahimsa, nonviolence, and satya, truth, are deeply embedded. The AI praised Hinduism for its philosophical depth and emphasis on self-awareness. Compassion scored highly, especially in teachings about all beings sharing divine essence. But consistency was a challenge. Dharma changes based on varna, social role, ashrama, stage of life, and personal path. What's right for a warrior may not be for a monk. This personalization is a strength in spiritual growth, but under these metrics, it reduced structural uniformity. Still, Hinduism scored above 70% in compassion and adaptability. Judaism offers one of the most detailed ethical codes in history: 613 mitzvot, or commandments, covering justice, charity, speech, and social responsibility. Clarity is Judaism's superpower. From dietary laws to business ethics, Actions are defined with precision. The AI gave it top marks for community-based justice and moral accountability. But universality was limited. Many commandments are part of a covenant between God and the Jewish people, not intended as universal law. And while Jewish thought has deeply influenced human rights, the system's adaptability depends on rabbinic interpretation, which varies across movements. At its heart, Christianity teaches two commandments. Love God. Love your neighbor, even your enemy. The AI gave Christianity the highest compassion score, driven by teachings on forgiveness, mercy, and sacrificial love. From feeding the hungry to visiting the imprisoned, Christian ethics emphasize action rooted in grace. But consistency was its weakest link. Over 40,000 denominations exist, with vastly different views on morality, from war to gender to justice. One text, one founder. But centuries of interpretation have led to divergent moral paths, a testament to its influence, but a challenge for structural coherence. Buddhism's moral path is practical, the Eightfold Path: right speech, right action, right livelihood. No gods required. The AI was impressed by Buddhism's universality. Its ethics apply to all sentient beings, not just humans, not just believers. Compassion, karuna, and loving kindness, metta, are central, and adaptability off the charts. Mindfulness is now used in schools, hospitals, and Silicon Valley. One question the AI noted: without a divine judge or afterlife reward, what motivates moral action? For Buddhists, it's wisdom and liberation. But the AI flagged this as a potential structural gap in enforcement. Islam's moral framework is built on two foundations: the Qur'an and the Sunnah, the teachings and example of Prophet Muhammad. The AI found remarkable consistency. Core principles: honesty, charity, zakat, justice, kindness to parents and neighbors, appear across cultures and centuries. Clarity is strong. The 5 pillars define duties clearly. The Sharia, in its ideal form, integrates personal piety with social and economic ethics. Universality? The Quran repeatedly addresses, "O mankind," not one tribe, but all humanity. The call to justice transcends borders. Compassion is woven throughout. The Prophet said, "The merciful will be shown mercy by the most merciful." Charity is obligatory. Kindness to animals is rewarded. And adaptability? Islamic scholars have issued fatwas on climate change, AI, and bioethics, showing the system's capacity to evolve within tradition. The AI's final note: Islam's moral system demonstrates a high degree of structural coherence, universal application, and resilience across time, making it the top-scoring framework under these criteria. Now, let's pause. This ranking isn't a verdict. It's a mirror, a reflection of how different traditions organize morality, not which one is right in the eyes of God. Every religion scored above 70% in at least 2 categories: Hinduism's depth, Judaism's clarity, Christianity's compassion, Buddhism's universality, Islam's consistency. And let's not forget, these traditions have shaped hospitals, universities, human rights, and peace movements. They're not just texts, they're living, evolving cultures. So if an AI can analyze morality, what does that say about us? Is morality about rules, relationships, consequences, inner peace? Can it be measured, designed, improved? Or is there something in ethics, in love, in awe, in conscience, that no algorithm can capture? Maybe the most moral act isn't following a system perfectly, but questioning it, improving it, living it, even when it's hard. This was just the beginning. Next time, we expand the analysis to 10 more traditions, including Sikhism, Taoism, indigenous wisdom, Zoroastrianism, and lost systems like Manichaeism. And what the AI uncovers might redefine how we see morality itself. If you found this thought-provoking, share it, but share it with respect. Faith is personal, morality is complex, and the search for goodness, that's something we all share. Whether you pray, meditate, or simply try to do the right thing, you're part of this story. So keep asking big questions, keep being kind, and remember, the future of morality isn't just written in ancient texts, it's being written by us.